Okay, getting ready to scan the animal, we are going to look at two primary areas on the animal. One will be over the rump of the animal. We'll find the hook bone, and we'll draw a line from the hook to the pin bone in a straight line across here, and that's where we'll scan our rump image. Then we'll move up to the 12th and 13th rib interface. We'll palpate for the 13th rib, slide up in between the 12th and 13th rib, and find that angle of those ribs. These ribs do not run perpendicular to the backbone, but they run at an angle. And that will be critical to us getting a good ribeye scan. So now, after we've palpated the animal, now we'll get ready to prep those areas that we've palpated. We're going to use three things when we get ready to prep an animal. We're going to use an animal blower or show blower, a set of clippers, and always have a curry comb handy in case there's something on the animal that's stuck to the hide that doesn't want to come loose with the blower. This is probably the most critical thing other than the actual scanning itself, because it makes such a difference of how good of high quality images that you can get. We first want to take the blower, a couple things when you're blowing the animal. We're looking to get rid of that dirt and that manure, bedding, whatever it might be, that's next to the hide. So when you use your blower, get down next to the hide. Don't just stand back here 2 or 3 feet away and blow on that animal like you might fitting one or something like that. We want to get that dirt away from the hide. Secondly, we're going to use our clippers. And last, we'll either use our curry comb or a hand to kind of make sure we've got everything off. We'll get our hair off of those areas, as well as any other dirt that might be there. The oil that's even associated with your hand will help pull some of those small particles of dirt out. And you could also just turn the blower back on if the animal is still dirty to make sure that or all the external debris is off the animal. So after prepping the animal, then we can actually see, if we just clip those three primary areas that we're doing, the rump, the cross-sectional ribeye, and the intermuscular fat, then we can use those clip marks to help guide us when we're taking high-quality ultrasound images. We can really see that angle at which we're going to put that transducer on, right up across that clip mark. We can see where we're going to put that transducer, right across the rump right here, right on top of the hip bone. And then we can also see our halfway to 3/4 position on our longitudinal scan across here, right on top of the 12th and 13th ribs.